Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is JD154YC, weekly hangout slash webinar slash training, basically whatever it is that we want to talk about. And after talking to a few members today, we were going to do some training on blogging, but a few of them kind of had an off day. So at the last second, I kind of changed it up, and I decided that um, we're just going to talk about different ways that you can try and have a good day. Different things that you can do to ensure that you're going to have a good day. And what I did in my last second preparation that I did is I just went ahead and I Googled how to have a good day. Ironically, I know it's a surprise, but I found something on Wikipedia that I wanted to share. It's actually 19 steps, and a lot of them are on my list, which is funny because I have 19, but a lot of these are not the same 19. So I'm going to go through their list and kind of talk about what I think about that. And then I'm going to talk about my list. Because I can tell you right now, sex is on my list. Sex is not on their list. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. Anyway, helps me start my day off, right? So when it does happen. So anyway, so I figured we'd go ahead and we'd go ahead and just start it right up. This is going to be a shorter training. Usually it's a good hour. This is going to be less than an hour. I can't promise exactly when, but it will be less than an hour. We're going to get out of here. We're going to get some rest for the evening. We're going to start up a great day tomorrow. So I do have a thought of the day, though, man. I've been trying to eat healthier lately, which is actually one of the things that you're supposed to do to ensure that you have a good day, and we'll talk about that in a second. So I went to Subway, and I was proud of myself going to Subway instead of the Chinese place or wherever else, because I never cook. I never cook. I always order out or delivery or whatever. Which reminds me, I really need to start going to the gym. But anyway, so I went to Subway, and I was proud of myself for going to Subway, and I ordered a Black Forest ham footlong with cucumbers and lettuce and pickles and all that stuff. It's a pretty simple sandwich, but still healthier than what I was going to get. Excuse me. Little marketing thing there. No, yeah. Speaking of marketing, Subway got me. Subway got me. I went in. I was thinking healthy. I'm gonna eat healthy, and then I get to the cash register, and the guy's just taking his time, like he wants me to order something else. So in my mind, I'm thinking, what else could he possibly want me to order? He's got my sandwich right there. And then I just kind of looked a little bit to the side, and they got that wall of cookies. So I got 3 chocolate chip cookies to go with it. So yeah, I think that's how Subway gets you, though. I think that's how they get you because a Black Forest ham footlong is about 500 calories, and then they double that with 3 chocolate chip cookies, and then which forces you to go back because you're trying to eat healthy, and then you get more cookies with your food. So basically, what I'm saying is I just can't turn down chocolate chip cookies. Moving on. So again, I just Googled how to have a good day, and I found 19 steps on how to have a good day. And this is actually, even though this was like last minute and put together and things like that, because we changed it up a little bit. We'll probably do the blogging webinar next week. A lot of this stuff makes sense because you don't want to walk around pissed off all the time. You don't want to start your day in a bad mood. And we talked a little bit about that last week. But so these are just things that to try and help you start your day off, and as you get it going, things that you do during the day to maintain having a good day. And the first thing on the list is smile on the list on the internet. I actually have that at number 18, probably because my smile is not the best thing in the world, but I've got it on my list. It says smile and be kind. Ugh, be kind. By doing this, you will radiate a positive wave and attract people. True. Um, when you're around work or when you're around people and you walk up, everybody's laughing. You want to find out what's going on so that you yourself can laugh. It's not that you're being nosy. You want to know what's so funny because you want to laugh. So everybody smile and everybody's being nice, and you want to be a part of that. So you go and find out what's going on. Help others in need. Maybe donate some money to charity, do community service like help at homeless shelters, or just be a shoulder to cry on. The people around you will feed on your energy and will carry it. And that's true. Happiness is contagious, just like negativity is contagious, but only if you allow it to be. Number 2, exercise. Exercise. Where's exercise? It's number 2 on my list as well. So there you go. Number 2, exercise. Yoga is a good form of relaxation, meditation, and exercise. It's best to take professional lessons as it will keep you motivated. This will probably be most enjoyable in the morning or at the end of the day. Also consider taking Pilates, which also relaxes your body. I'm not a Pilates person. No. I'm really not a yoga person either, but you know, I met a young man that's part of the organization that I'm part of. By the name of Justin Varengi, and I've mentioned him a few times, but he's into all that, like, you know, words of the wise and breathing. And he actually, when he was on stage in New Orleans, he had us all stand up and just take some deep breaths and everything. I got to tell you, man, it definitely helps. So take yoga. Yoga is not exercise, man. There's only like one thing in the book of yoga that tells you exercise, and it's usually just like sit up straight, or you know, keep your back straight or whatnot. But there's no like really big like squats or anything like that. So it's mostly about breathing. So exercise is number 2. Number 3, have a good night's sleep. Extremely important, which is why I am hitting the hay early tonight, because, well, I've been going on about 4 hours sleep the last 2 nights, and that's just not healthy. And it's caused me to, not exactly, I haven't been in a bad mood, I've just been tired. And I'm trying to kick these energy drinks, and you know, I made an oath for tomorrow that I will not have an energy drink. And if you know me, you're surprised I don't have an energy drink in my hand right now. So tomorrow I'm going to go a full day without an energy drink. Have a good night's sleep. This way you wake up feeling fresh and energized. Sleep at least 8 hours a day. Did you know scientists have proved that losing just 20 minutes of sleep can bring down an A-plus student to a C? Really? That's interesting. That means less concentration, less energy, and that groggy feeling. Well, I have that usually even if I sleep 10 hours. It's like, because then you oversleep, right? So that's how much sleep is important to the human body. It's easier to go to sleep early than wake up early, so why not give it a try? Sleep. Where's my sleep on my list? Hey, I got sleep in and I got go to bed early. Choose everything. Survey says it's good. Okay. So sleep, we're good. 9 and 10 on my list. These are just in no particular order. They just how I wrote them down. Number 4, begin the day with a glass of water. Being hydrated can make you feel a lot better, and it's a great way to start the day. Plus, drinking plenty of water is great for your skin, obviously. I do drink energy drinks, but I drink a lot of water, which is why I'm surprised I can get through a webinar without having to run to the latrine. That's the bathroom for you civilian personnel. Water. Yeah, I didn't have the water thing on my list. Stay away from coffee. Stay away from energy drinks. Drink your water, basically. Drink your water. Gatorade's not going to do anything for you. It tastes better than water, but you know, let it go. Let it go. Number 5, begin your day with a nice shower. I would hope so, if you're going to begin your day exercising, that you would also begin your day with a nice shower. Use your favorite soap and get really clean. I think this was actually made for kids, but okay. Most of this makes sense. Make sure that you have a towel ready. Okay, that's kind of obvious. Even though I think pretty much everybody has at least forgotten to bring a towel into the shower once in their life. And then you're just looking around for whatever to dry off with. And then you're going to make the mad sprint to your room, unless you live in a house by yourself, in which case it's okay. Put the clothes that you're going to wear in the dryer for about 3 minutes so that they're warm when you put them on. If you live in Phoenix, you don't want them to be warm when you put them on. However, that is basically what I do every day. Because my normal day's work, what I wear to work is usually some camouflage cargo shorts and a t-shirt. And that's pretty much how I do my ironing for that right look for a t-shirt and cargo shorts. I just take them out of the dresser, throw them in the dryer for a few minutes, take them out, and they're good to go. They're up to standards for the cargo shorts and t-shirt wear. So eat breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I don't eat breakfast before I go to work. Why? Because we get breakfast when we're at work. So, but yeah, eat breakfast. You got to eat breakfast. Um, Many quick ways. If you're looking for healthy ways, healthy recipes, you can just go to like Google. Breakfast again is the most important meal of the day. Having a great breakfast means loads of energy, and your brain will function better. Remember to keep it in moderation and give yourself time so you won't be late. Well, again, I just wait until I get to work, and then we just order from the people that show up, and then try to have variety. See, variety is one of the things that I miss because I'm a very simple guy. Once I find something that I like, I'll have it, like toast, eggs, sausage, tater tots, or potatoes, hash browns, whatever you want to call them. That's my normal breakfast. Yeah, and when you're a little healthier, I guess I can just find a different way to eat some oatmeal or something, whatever. Number number seven on the ways to have a good day. Invite friends over. Party, watch the game, relax, have a few drinks, whatever. Even though on this example they tell you to stay away from alcohol, but that's okay. It's just it does. You surround yourself with people that are just like you. You want to hang out with people that are just like you, and you have friends like that. So you want to do that because then you can motivate each other and keep everybody on track. But if you hang around with negative people and you hang around with people that you just really don't, you wouldn't, take any advice from, but you just hang around with them anyway because you're too nice for a person to tell them that you don't want to hang out. So yeah, so only hang around with people that you like, please. I don't have any of that either. I got a long list then, man. Be spontaneous. I do have a little bit of this. Do something different with your day. Quit making your day into, the exact same thing over and over and over again. Because then life just gets boring, right? Even if you don't work or you work from home, if you're in the work from home industry like I am, you want to do something different every day. Every day you want to do something different, which is why Wednesdays I do this because this is something different. This is how I do my job instead of sitting down and sending emails and doing advertising and things like that and just doing that every day. I get to do things like this, and this kind of spices up the business a little bit. Not to mention the fact that people that are thinking about joining your company can see that you're a real person and that you're not an asshole. Moving on. Don't concentrate on the negative. I've said this millions of times. And if you watched last week's webinar, you heard me say that. Get the negative people out of your life. Get them out of your life. I don't care if they're friends. I don't care if they're family. You need to tell them to go away, basically. All right? Because for them to want to always be around you and just talk about the negative things, then they're just being jerks. Why should you feel obligated to sit there and listen to them bitch about the day? Unless you're married, in which case you just sit there and say, okay, all right, I understand. I told you she was crazy. If you watch Chris Rock at all, that was one of my favorites. But don't concentrate on the negative. If you're in a negative mood, it's because you choose to be in a negative mood. Nobody puts you in a negative mood. That's just how you chose to be. So even if there was a trigger out there, you grabbed that and you just held on to it, and that's why you're in a negative mood. That's your fault. You've heard me say that before if you followed the webinars. It's your fault if you're in a bad mood. You can't blame it on the guy from work. You can't blame it on your boss. You can't blame it on the bills. You can't do anything like that. If you're in a negative mood, that's your fault. I'm sorry. It just is, because you can decide on whether or not you want to be in a pissed off mood or if you want to be in a good mood. And if you want to, get some more training on mindset training, go back and watch last week's training about mindset. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. We're already 15 minutes in. Yeah, don't concentrate on the negative. There will always be something that you can find that will bother or annoy you. You just have to ignore those things or accept that they exist, and that's just the way it is. Concentrate on the good things that are happening, and don't let yourself get hurt by something someone said or did. ladies. All right. Really? Okay. Try not to compare yourself to others, as this will only lead to disappointment and the feeling of never being satisfied with your good self. Number 10, do something that you're scared of. I think we talked about that a little bit already. Go bungee jumping. Try something different, basically, is what it is. All right? People are always afraid of different. So try something different, okay? Because then when you do that, one thing that's different and everything comes out okay, then you know you feel really good about yourself, and you'll want to go ahead and either want to go ahead and do it again, or you'll have that sense of pride that you did it. You can cross it off your bucket list and move on, and that'll help you have a good day. Uh, Number 11, even if you don't feel like it, try to be nice to everyone. Okay? Say hi, say have a nice day, say thank you, and that radiates positive energy. I know it's a little cheesy, but it does. I mean, when was the last time you said hi to somebody and they just kept on walking? Kind of brings you down a little bit, right? So say hi back. Um, just maintain that positive attitude. All right, be nice to everyone, even if they come up to you and they're just being a jerk. You know, listen to them, and then say, okay, I'm going to get back to work. You have a good day, though. I'll talk to you later. All right. Number 12, they put it on here again. Smile. Yeah, smile. Smiles are contagious. So go ahead and smile. If you're in the office or if you're a guy and a girl smiles at you, you don't know, you're gonna smile. It's the way it is. If you're a girl and a guy smiles at you, most of the time, unless you're stuck up, you're gonna smile. So because it's contagious. You're not doing it to be polite. It's just it's contagious. You do it. Do what's necessary first. Ignore external distractions. Um, yeah, I have a hard time of knocking out tasks if anything to do with sports is on. So when I'm working, when I'm doing stuff like this, I have minimal distractions in the house. My better half is actually sitting in the chair, not far behind the camera. So, um, but minimal distractions. Go ahead and knock out what it is that you got to do. Because once you knock it out, even though you may not have wanted to do it, if you just go ahead and you knock it out, you're going to feel a lot better about yourself, and you'll go about your day. For any of us that have ever been in college, you've had those papers that you didn't want to do, but you went ahead and did them, and you felt pretty good when they were done. So you got it done, you got it turned in. You're not going to get a late penalty. It felt good. You went ahead and did it. It's good to go. And for example, like this webinar, I'm dog tired today. I don't know why I'm so tired, but other than the 3 to 4 hours of sleep for the last couple of nights, but I feel better already just knowing that I did this webinar. I don't care if I get 10 people watching this thing or if I get 1,000 people watching this thing. As long as it helps somebody, I'm good to go. So I feel better doing the webinar as opposed to just canceling it, which was a thought in my mind earlier on. I was just going to go ahead and they won't miss it. But you know what? I said that I'd do the training, and I'm going to do the training. And now that I'm doing it, I feel pretty good doing it. So this will help me get through with moving my day forward and ending it on a good note, because I will be knocked out in about 2 hours. I promise you that. So be respectful and have good manners. That's just again, I think this was made for kids, but that works perfectly around the office, at the store, wherever you go. Wherever you go, be respectful, have good manners, because that creates a good environment, and do your thing. Number 15, patience. Patience is important. You may have goals that you're aiming for, and you're pretty sure that you're gonna hit them eventually. Okay, like I plan on making 10 grand a month pretty soon. That's a goal of mine, and I know it's gonna happen, but it's not happening right now. But I'm not frustrated, because I know as long as I do certain steps and I continue to run my business, and then I'll be at 10 grand a month, 15 grand a month, and so on and so forth here not too long from now. As a matter of fact, my goal is to hit that before my birthday in October, so not too bad. Anyway, So be patient. Things might not happen right away, but as long as you keep your focus on your dreams, on your goals, they will happen. Uh, there's no doubt about that. And you gotta stay positive, and you have to, speak it, write it, read it, advertise, market it. The JD's 4 steps to success: read, write, market and advertise, and speak it. So, and those are posted on my blog at team4yc.net, by the way, so you can go ahead and check those out. So patience, have some patience. All right, they might not work out the way you wanted to. You may not have did everything that you wanted to do for your job. You may not have made as much money as you wanted to today or this week, but have some patience. Things will come around. Keep working on it. Behind the scenes, it says behind the scenes, and it says when you know you're doing the right things, you may notice 90% of others are annoying, mean, gossiping, etc. So if you compare yourself to others, sometimes it can feel better to know you're mature and that there's always someone more fortunate or unfortunate than you. So basically what it's saying is, concentrate on what you're doing, but realize that there's other people out there that don't have what you have. So understand how good that you have it today. If you're able to log on and actually watch this, understand how good that is compared to people that are not as fortunate. They don't have internet, they don't have a computer, they don't have cable, they don't have a phone. They got enough to keep the lights, the electricity on, and food on the table. So be fortunate that you're where you're at today. Be fortunate that you're not on the streets. Be fortunate that you're not dead. Wake up every morning and say thank you. I'm not saying from a religious standpoint. I mean, if you are, then say thank you for your day to the Lord. And then, if you're not, just say thank you, for the day. It feels good. Just say thank you, Balance. Throughout the day, good and bad things will happen. The day can never be completely good or bad. Striving to make a day better doesn't always mean to feel more good, but to adapt to the new and uncomfortable aspects. To have a good day, it is to want it better, do what's right, and do what's right. That's what it says. Balance. I'm going to add to that. Make sure you have a good balance of work and personal time. Whatever you do for an income, don't make that your life. All right, that means that don't go ahead and make that your only priority. You have to take time. You have to have fun. And I tell my students that all the time as well. School's important. School's definitely important, but don't make that your life. If you have kids, make sure you structure out a schedule to where you'll always have enough time to do your homework and spend some time with your children, with your family. Go have fun. Go to the movies. Go do whatever. So you have to have a good balance between life and work. Selflessness. Of course, your health comes first, but other than that, contribute to others and make them happy. A lot of the things that I do, if you followed me, if you followed Team 4YC, you know that a lot of the things that we do is to help out others. All right, this is an absolute free webinar. For this webinar, I'm not even posting a link. If you want to go to team4yc.net and look for other motivating stuff, you can do that. But there's nothing that says buy here or anything like that. So, sometimes it feels really good just to do something for somebody else. It does. I do that a lot, and I have no issues with that whatsoever. I don't expect any praise for it. I just want you guys to succeed. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get mine. My stuff's taken care of. Okay, my goals will happen. I've got a lot higher goals than a lot of people I know, but I'm good. I'm golden. I have no worries. So if I can help you, that's what I'm doing. And then number 19, it says try to make yourself do the right thing. Forget about all stress and distractions on the situation and just go ahead and do what's necessarily right or what's necessary right away. Just get it done. A lot of people procrastinate. I got students that have come out and told me I procrastinate. I do that. And I keep an eye on them and I help them move forward. But a lot of people have that fear of one of two things, and you've heard this before from me as well. Either you have the fear of failure or you have the fear of success. And those are the reasons why you don't try anything new. That's why every day of your life is pretty much the same from the day before, because you're scared to step out of the box. Go try something new. Go get something done. Go start your own blog. Go start your own business. Go do something, but get it started. That's the biggest thing. A lot of times once people get something started, they're golden. They just don't know how to start. They don't have the energy to start. They don't think they do. So just get it started. Find something that you want to do and go do it. Plain and simple. Force yourself to get your. It's like a lot of you guys that have regular jobs where you got to get there in the morning and clock in. You don't want to get out of bed in the morning, but you force yourself to get out of bed because you know this is what you have to do to go to work, to earn a living, to raise your family and whatnot. The same thing goes for any venture that you're looking at having. So if you're looking at starting something new, just go do it. Who cares if you fail? You tried. All right? At least then you know, well, you know what? This was an idea in my head for the last 3 years. I tried it. It didn't really work out. But you know what? I'm not going to be thinking about trying it anymore. It's not going to be keeping me awake at night wondering what if. But at the same time, what if it works? What if it actually works? You know? What if you take that risk and it actually works? How would that change your life? Whatever it is that you want to go do, what if it just happened and it's a success? What if it takes off without a hitch and it's just gone and you're loving every minute of it? How would that change your life? Force yourself to try something new. Go do it. Go bungee jumping. Go skydiving. Go do something. Go fire a gun, preferably at a range. But I mean, try something new. Go to the gun range. Try something new. That's their list. I've got a few others. Avoid negative people. That's already on there. Kick a bad habit. Quit smoking. Quit energy drinks, as I'm starting tomorrow. I'll probably start snorting Coke or something to replace it and get my energy. No, I'm just kidding. But hey, I'll quit energy drinks. So tomorrow, I'm usually in the morning I tell myself I really can't get started unless I have to get. But my mindset says you can't get started unless you have this. And then once I have it, for some reason, after like 2 sips, I'm telling myself I got energy. So I started acting like I had energy. So, and that's just, even though I'm drinking all this vitamin B and it's got 1,000% of this and that, I can still have the same energy at work without it. And I'm going to prove that to myself tomorrow. Kick a bad habit. Eat healthy. I put healthier because a lot of things, I'm eating healthier. I am eating healthier. Yeah, I had the cookies from Subway, whatever. But I am eating healthier. The last thing that I want to do, because I have a bad attitude toward it, is just a flat-out diet, because I love food. I like food. My favorite foods are pretty much the most fatty foods out there. I love mac and cheese. I can knock out a box of mac and cheese like nobody's business. I love mac and cheese, and that goes back to when I was a kid. I absolutely love it, and I still eat it today. I still eat ramen noodles today, too, even though I don't have to. I like ramen noodles. When I went to Korea, they showed me like 50 different ways to cook ramen noodles, and they all taste great. Eat a lot of noodles in Korea. But eat healthier. Don't lock yourself down to, I'm starting a new diet tomorrow, and then go fill your fridge with everything healthy and then throw out the other stuff. The healthiest guy I know, check out his website, Jeremy Scott Fitness, and JeremyScottFitness.com. He didn't tell me to do any of this, and I actually haven't talked to him in a while. But I remember the last time I spoke to him, he said that he eats really healthy, and he'll take you through his refrigerator and show you all the multivitamins and the fish and all that stuff. But he'll tell you that once a week he goes to, Five Guys Burgers, and he'll load up on the ultimate double, triple, ding, 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 and he'll knock it down once a week. He'll go out and do that. He'll actually have a cheat day, and he says you do that to shock your body. And this is, don't look at this as me giving you health advice, because I'm the wrong person for that. If you want health advice, go to JeremyScottFitness.com. The guy is he competes. He's won competitions, and again, he has no clue that I'm doing this, but I do know him as I've followed him and things like that, because we used to work together. So, and I say hi from time to time. He says hi, so we're cool. But yeah, Jeremy Scott Fitness, and he has a cheat day, and he is absolutely ripped. He's not huge; he's just well defined, and he has the ultimate holy cow burger every week, once a week, to shock your system. So eat healthier. Don't lock yourself down to say, oh my God, I gotta give up pizza. No, have a slice or two of pizza, but do it on one night. Pick one night out of the week, saying this is my cheat night. I'm gonna have 2 slices of pizza. Boom, go knock it out. And then you go back to your salad and your juice machine and all that stuff. Like one of my roommates says, he has a juice machine, and which, by the way, the one that I tried was actually pretty good. It was a little recipe here if you want it. It's 4 lemons, ginger root, an apple, and was it 4 lemons? Yeah, an apple and like 8 medium carrots. And I downed that bad boy, and I was full for the rest of the day. And it was the nastiest thing I ever had. So, and I like most of those things. I think it was the ginger root that kind of messed it up for me, but it was all right. So I'm thinking about getting into the juicing era here. Help a friend or a family member out. There's a lot of people out there that need help. And if somebody comes to you and says, hey, man, can you help me with this? It doesn't have to be like, hey, can you move my house for me? It doesn't have to be like that. But, if they just say, hey, can I get a ride, or whatever the case may be, yeah, sure, man, go ahead, man, go ahead and take it. Help a friend or a family member out. Write down your goals for the day, and write out your schedule. Write out your schedule. That is important. That is extremely important. Every day is different for me, but every day is set up. Because if I tell somebody, well, after work, I got to go to the studio, I got to write a blog, I got 2 shows I got to do, I got to listen to audio, I got to go work for Uber, yada, 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 they'd be like, wow, man, you have no time to get anything done. Actually, there's time in there for personal time. Like I said, after this, I'm going to crash. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. I got plenty of time in the world. I may spend some time, with my better half. We'll see. We'll see. And and then I'm going to crash by like 8:30. Which usually I'm in bed by midnight. So, but today I got plenty of time. Knock stuff out. I got it all done. Yeah, I'm going to crash. I'm going to relax. I'm going to rest up, and we'll start a new day tomorrow at 0600. But write out your schedule. Even though you may feel that you have just way too much to do, you may have more free time than you think. Just put it on a schedule, and don't just put it on Tuesday. I got to do this, 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 this. No, lock it down by the hour. What time are you doing this? What time are you doing this? How long does it last? It goes from this time to this time, and so on. I'm still burping up Subway. Nasty. And chocolate chip cookies. So, but put it on a schedule so that you can see, how much time you really do have, and I promise you, you'll have more free time than you think, as long as you have the discipline to stick to that schedule. And once that time is done, you're done. Once that time is done, you're done. Like, for example, after this training, I do got to write a quick vlog after this training. That'll take about 30 minutes. Actually, that won't even take that long because basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the link here and maybe add a few steps. So I'll write a blog in about 10 minutes and I'll post it and I'm done. And I actually blocked out an hour to do that. An hour. Done. 10, 15 minutes. It's 45 minutes of free time that I have. So put it on a schedule. See what happens. Watch a funny movie. You know, laughter is the key to life. You know, I don't know who said that. I don't even know if anybody said it, but that's just my opinion. Laughter is the key to life. The more you laugh, the more you laugh, the longer you'll live. You know, the happier you are, the better you'll be. So watch a funny movie. If you have a favorite funny movie, like mine is anything with let's see, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, When Nature Calls, Jim Carrey, Yes Man, Caddyshack, anything funny. You know, just laugh. Even if you've seen it a million times, just watch it. It puts you in a good mood. Okay. And if you don't have a funny movie, go to YouTube. Bring up people like Ralphie May or Gabriel Iglesias or somebody that'll make you laugh. A comedian that'll make you laugh. Dane Cook. I go back to Dane Cook even though he hasn't done anything in a few years. I go watch Vicious Circle. I love that. It was filmed in Boston, from the area, so yeah, it's fun. It's funny. So watch a funny clip. That was also on my list. Listen to your favorite song. Do that in the morning while you're exercising. If you don't exercise, then just listen to it anyway. It gets you in a positive mood, gets you going, gets you your energy. Just go, man. Listen to your favorite song. Gets you started. Write out your schedule. I just showed you that. Call a friend you haven't talked to in a while. They mentioned that already. Read. You want to read, things that are motivating, things that teach you to get to where it is that you want to go. Okay. I'm still reading Choose Yourself by this guy, James Altucher. Okay. About halfway through the book right now. It's pretty darn good. Choose Yourself by James Altucher. Explicit language in there, so, a little warning, depending on how sensitive you are. Write down your goals every day. Write down your goals and then write down how you're going to achieve your goals, the steps that you need and the tools that you need to achieve your goals, to make sure that you can get them done. Okay? Lend an ear, give some good advice. They mentioned that on this list right here. Give somebody a shoulder to cry on. I don't mean realistically cry on, just, hey, what's up? Tell me what's going on. Sit down and listen to it. All right? And sometimes that's all people need, is to listen. And again, a lot of people will say, well, I don't want to listen to stuff that's going to put me in a negative mood. No, stuff doesn't put you in a negative mood. You use negativity as the mood that you choose to be in. So, once you're done listening and giving your advice, it's over. It's done. It has no effect on you whatsoever. So there's no reason at all why you should still be negative. Plus, you just helped out your friend, man. So, you should be happy about that. Avoid negative people. That's a given. Avoid negative people. Negative people are assholes. Sorry, this is the way it is. Kick a bad habit, eat healthier, play a game. Play a game. You got a PS3, you got an Xbox, you got an iPhone, you got an Android. Play a game. Something that'll allow your mind to reset. Because a lot of times when you get going, your mind's going in 50 different directions. But when you're done, you don't want to automatically start thinking about what you got to do tomorrow because you're about to go to sleep. Play a game, reset your mind, get your mind off the real world for a little while, even if it's just 10, 15, 20 minutes. Let your mind reset. Play something with the kids, play something with your husband, play something with your wife. Go have sex. Go have sex. Sex, sex, sex. Sex helps out any day. Any day. Definitely helps out. And my better half knows that. A real quick story, okay? I'm not going to go into detail. But when I was in the car business, there were days that I absolutely struggled. But I pointed out to Ashley that when I got some, I made a sale. And it happened every single day. Every day. I think I made like 70 grand that year. and which is pretty much the last time. No, but yeah, man, I killed it that year. When I first started realizing this one true thing: if you have sex, you start your day off great. Plus, it's considered exercise, people. It's the best exercise you can get. All right, because you use everything for the most part. Stop being lazy, guys. Um, so play a game, go have sex, and just have a great day. That's basically it. All right, I'm going to post this list on my blog here in about 15 minutes or so, and then I'm done for the evening. I'm done. I'm gonna go have a little bit of fun, and then I'm going to bed. So, hope you enjoyed it. Real quick, different tips on how to have a good day, how to start your day. Call it whatever you want, as long as you can take something from this. You know, a different idea, something you might want to do, a different approach. I'm happy for it. Again, there's not going to be a sales link on this for a few days. Um, it's not even going to be a sales link. I'm just going to post a link to my blog so that people can go get more motivational stuff. We'll post a sales link next week and see how we go. But for right now, you know, we're awesome. You guys are awesome. Team 4YC is great. We're striving, and we're getting ready for the event in Orlando in October, sorry, which is when my birthday is in. So that's a perfect time to go to Orlando because I've never been to Orlando. So I hope you enjoyed the quick hangout. Check out www.team4yc.net for other motivational insights and videos, whatnot. I'm still burping up Subway because I downed that foot-long sub like 5 minutes before I started it. So trying not to burp on camera, but yeah, it was a good sub and some good chocolate chip cookies. I'll see you guys next week. Next week we're going to dive into blogging. We definitely want to talk about how to run a blog and whatnot. So have a good week, and I'll talk to you later.